I wish I could do a Ray Romano impression so bad right now. I've been like, it's at the tip of my tongue.
I can do it. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Ray, is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I could have done it. I thought this, dang it. All right, I'll do it anyway. I just wanted to make it the worst possible so I could get my wife's reaction. And oh man, it was perfect. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Derek and Bethany React, where my wife and I react to real estate shows about real estate. Today, we are back on Selling Sunset. I am super pumped about it. Why don't you tell us a little bit?
Yeah, we are watching episode 4 of season 3, and it's called Everyone Loves Mary.
Raymond.
I'll be the moon. I'll be everything you need. I'll be all that you do.
I understand also that you're extremely alpha, so you and I have a hard time communicating because we butt heads.
And I think in this business, it's all about ego with all these men, and that's what's frustrating.
It's true. I mean, most of the male agents, they have egos.
Yeah.
What I want to do right now is quote a statistic, but I have to look it up.
Oh.
Okay.
There are actually more females by far than there are males in real estate.
I want to talk to Jason and say, look, I want to get my broker's license in Florida and maybe be open to open the Oppenheim group there.
Why don't you just be your own broker?
I do want to say, in all seriousness, when you get on a team, teams are fantastic for you to learn how to sell real estate, learn the ins and outs, learn what to do, learn what not to do, learn how to create your world of real estate and how you want to do it. So if your team does it this way, but you would rather do it this way, and it gets you to the same point or whatever, teams are great for those purposes. There is a time when you get to a certain point in your career where it's like, do I need a team? Do I really need to be on this team? Or should I just go out on my own? Some people love being on teams. I know people that have been on a team their entire careers of 10, 15, 20 years. That's just how they are. They like the team atmosphere, and that's great. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. And it all depends on a lot of factors. Your splits with your broker, your splits with your team leader, all of the things money-wise, and then also like, do I even like this team at all? Would I rather just go out on my own? There's so many factors that go into it. So it does get to a point where you come to a fork in a road, and it's, do I want to go out on my own or do I want to stay on the team? There's nothing wrong with either. You can go out on your own and become your own agent and do your own thing, create your own team. You don't want to create a team, be your own person. That's great. And then if you want to stay on the team, there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just, it does get to a point where you have to make a decision.
You know, he's intimidating. He's a tough boss, and he expects a lot from us. When a lot of money is involved and it's his money that he's fronting for this house, I don't want to give him the bad news, and I don't want to hear what he has to say.
All right, but I get her point, but at the same time, you have to have those tough conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Tackle it head on. Man, I do not want to tell my boss that I am gonna have to push his project close time to X date or whatever. You just gotta go and tell him. Say, is what it is, here's where we are, here's the solutions. It's the same with clients.
Yeah, and I know she was like $5,000, but at the end of the day, $5,000 compared to,
I don't know.
It's not that big of a deal to fix the floors, I don't feel like. I mean, it's a lot, but
It's a lot of money.
for
but
that portion, but she seemed like she was nervous about telling him about the money because he's fronting the money, but at the end of the day, he's probably gonna
make well
way more
beyond.
than that. Yeah.
But it comes down to like, once you go into that tough conversation, whether it's with a client or whether it's with your boss or whoever, it's not just saying, hey, here's the problem and they're fixing it. It's, hey, here's the problem, they're fixing it. Here's all the things that are gonna happen afterwards to make it okay that this has happened. So when you're renovating a house, expect delays. It's inevitable, especially right now. I mean, we're in 2022 and you name it, it's delayed. So flooring, windows, roof, HVAC, all the parts that go with these things, breaker boxes, you name it, everything's delayed. So on top of delays, when you're going into a house that already has issues, you can obviously look and see what the issues are to a certain extent, but until you really start uncovering the certain areas of the house or you start really digging into the house, you're not gonna really know until you really just get there. Like they were doing the floors and they go, oh, here's this huge issue, surprise.
Water damage.
Same with, it typically happens with piping.
Stuff pops up, yeah.
Stuff pops up and there's nothing you can do about it except for hopefully it doesn't crash your budget. Yeah, so whoever he's getting, if he's fronting all the money, then he's paying it all on his own. However, if he's fronting the money from a hard money lender or any lending institution, they're gonna have what's called carry cost, and that can get costly. So the sooner you get the project done, the better, so that you don't have to worry about those extra expenses. Because if you have a project that needs to be done in 3 months, but you have a month delay, you're now a month more of payments on those carry costs.
Okay.
If you're not stressed out, we're not stressed out.
Well, the most stressful thing was the
Calling
call
you.
to you. We almost had Mary do it.
Don't think that that's gonna help.
Okay. Rolling my eyes
All
over
right.
here.
Bye.
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 It's never as bad as you think it's gonna be.
Well, I think he doesn't have a choice at this point. They have to get it done.
Yes.
So it's like,
And it's for a client. So it's not like he bought this house and it's his project. Remember, they're doing it for a client and it's a concierge service. So they're fronting the cost up front
to help these
to
clients
get these
out.
through. Now, I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, don't correct me, I don't know. I don't remember if this is how they work the concierge, but typically what they do is they'll front money on a concierge service in a brokerage. And they do this. They do all the upfront costs to renovate it, fix it, make it what it needs to be in order to sell it. The goal there is to sell it for more money. And then with the concierge service, and I don't remember if it's this, or I've been a part of concierge services before with another brokerage, and they allow you, basically the seller at that point, once closing happens, if they sell for X number of dollars more, just pays that money back. So technically he might be getting the money back, or he might just be fronting the money to sell it for more and then he gets additional commission for it. I'm not sure how it works.
Mary and Romaine are looking for a house, possibly to flip. A huge perk of being a realtor is that a lot of times we know about listings that either aren't on the market or it's going to be a while until they hit the market. So you can really get in before there's any competition.
Boom. So if you ever asked yourself, why do I need an agent? A lot of the times, the majority of the time, your agent most likely has a pulse on off-market properties, which is awesome. So that's a huge, huge reason why agents are around.
One of the reasons why I wanted you to come with me.
Well, I got you.
I'd honestly rather be anywhere else but the Los Angeles courthouse right now. Like maybe picking art with Heather for our project, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and this is what's best for my kiddos.
Real estate agents aren't robots. We're human beings. And
Yes.
things happen. And I know that a lot of times
We get sick.
Yeah, we get sick. We have things come up like going to the courthouse, or we have just life happens. And then there's sometimes that we're like, hey, I want to take a day off. And that should be okay. But to be honest with you, it's hard. So if you've ever thought about getting into real estate, it's pretty much a 24/7 job. I've got a guy right now that works nights. I don't talk to him till 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night when he's at or on his shift. Do you think I want to talk to a client at that late? No, not really, but it's what has to happen, because you got to do what you got to do. So just understand, we're all humans. Although we're really good at our jobs, we are still human, and it's just a thing. Just remember that when your agents got stuff going on, that it's okay. Give them a break.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I know. Thank you, guys.
You kept this a secret from us?
Where's the bio, Jason?
Yes.
I can't say. I signed an NDA, so I can't really say much.
So just to let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to say this?
No, I don't.
You can.
No.
All right. So just so you know, when he says an NDA, that means a non-disclosure agreement. And obviously in LA, there's a lot of famous people. So typically in a transaction for real estate, You sign a listing agreement or a buyer's rep agreement that obviously states you're not allowed to share personal information, etc. But in situations where you're dealing with celebrities, they typically want you to sign what's called a non-disclosure agreement, just to say like, hey, we don't want anybody to know we're buying this house. Like, we don't want paparazzi at our house. We don't want nothing. So it's just an extra level of protection on the buyer or the seller. So
Have you ever had
I've never sold a house to anybody super famous except for my wife. So
We dated for maybe a year of that. These girls are trying to take away all of my success and my hard work, saying, oh, it's because they dated. No, I bust my ass and I've worked for it. And I think it's extremely rude and disrespectful to try to take my accomplishments and all of my hard work away from me because I'm a successful woman.
So I got a question. Do you think that she is spoiled and gets leads and no one else does?
It looks that way.
It does to me. I mean, we don't know everything happening there, but basically he just keeps feeding her leads left and right.
I do think she's one of the more level-headed one. Well, no, because
I don't know,
I like
man.
the other one too. I don't know.
I think there's a little favoritism there.
I do too.
And it's not okay. No, it's not okay. So if you want to do I'm going to give out leads or I'm going to give out potential deals to my team, it needs to be more like a round robin.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
If you want to start with her, fine. Here's lead. Next, here's your lead. Next, here's your lead. But going back and forth just between her.
Yeah. I can't tell if the other girls are just super busy.
I mean, maybe, but
she's
even then, I don't
not.
know. But just being handed leads though is just not. It doesn't matter if you're busy or not. I mean, even if she's not busy, let's just say she has the best close rate or she's the most level-headed, it's still very, to me, it doesn't matter because you have a team and if you're there to give them, and they're there to give you the percentage that they give you, just like she does, it just needs to be more even, period. Whether, it's not his fault that she might not sell as much as this girl or the other girls. It's who works the hardest is not necessarily the point to me. It's more of like, if you're on my team, I want to help you succeed. Even if you're already successful, that's great. I want to be fair as well.
Yeah, because
in my opinion, this is my opinion. I don't know.
And these are large commission checks.
Yeah, this is not small.
Like she bought a new car with her last one.
Oh, like it was nothing.
So
easy peasy.
That's money that these other girls are probably like.
That's a cash of money.
Yeah.
Do I feel like it was realistic or not? Yeah, I mean, yes. There's some stuff in there that we definitely got out of it, like the floors and things that you run into in a renovation, things to look out for, things to think about when it comes to money, like carry costs, if you're gonna do renovations. There's a lot of little things that I think we got out of this one. Yeah,
there were new topics I feel like that got brought up.
Yeah, that we haven't really talked about before. Especially the carry cost one. But either or, yeah, I think it was a good one. It was actually a pretty good episode.
They normally are.
Oh, okay. Hey, and remember, we're real estate agents, so we sell real estate here in Middle Tennessee. So if you want to buy, sell, invest, anything that has to do with real estate, we want to help you with that. So if you're moving to the Middle Tennessee area or you live here currently, it doesn't matter, we're here to help you. We would love to relocate you, whether it's locally or not. So I hope you got something out of this. We did, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to see you on the next one.
Yeah, if you know any movies or shows that you would like for us to react to, leave them in the comment section below. Bye.
Peace.